Jeff Seiler, Interactive Display Systems. I'm out on this cool but beautiful, a little bit of clouds, but cool, beautiful Saturday afternoon, doing a little bit of troubleshooting and testing with the Mobile Interactive Kiosk, or MIC, and the ability to AirPlay or wirelessly broadcast one or more feeds from mobile devices or computers to a receiver that is connected to the computer in MIC that allows me to have it going out through the video conference that's built into Cloud Screen, our software platform. Yes, sports fans, I just said you can, instead of having to hold up your mobile device to the webcam and ask people if they can see it, which really isn't a good thing, I can AirPlay devices to the computer that's running the display inside of MIC, and I can actually, with this device, share up to 4 devices on the screen at one time, and it's a lot of fun to try to see this with screen refresh rate. And it's really bright sun right now, but with this amazing screen that's in MIC, you can see stuff in super bright air. What you got on the screen right now are 4 different devices. I've got a Windows laptop, I've got a Mac laptop, I'm using my Android phone is connected to the device, and that's why you see this display moving around and kind of following what the phone is saying. And I've also got an iPad connected. So I have the ability to wirelessly connect 4 devices to a machine that can then broadcast that out through a video conference, just like the whole world is using Zoom. This allows me to select this array of display devices and have that as my camera in a video conference through our Cloud Screen software. And this is part of what's a more magnificent dashboard display of information. If you notice, what I did just went up here in this little window, and then you've got this page of interactive content. Ooh, that's loud. There we go. I'll kill that magnificent music, but you've got this interactive page of stuff. You got 4 things that you're sharing wirelessly to the device as your camera during this video call. You could be on with 7 billion people watching the sensors that are displayed from your device and interacting with content, web pages, slideshows, text, you know, images, logos, anything you want to do. I'm going to go back and put the video call large. And you do that by typing S on your keyboard. So now we've got a large display of those, and it's mirrored, so I'll flip things over. So now you've got the laptop here that I could interact with. You got my mobile that's working as my camera. The iPad is laying down here, and I'm just going to flip through applications on the iPad, and it's changing on the screen. So I can just open up Google or Chrome, and then lo and behold, what's on the iPad display is up here on the screen, so everybody could see the website I'm doing. But more importantly, in the world of sports, conditioning, competition, etc., there is a ton of apps that are installed on mobile devices that, if you're wanting to work with people halfway around the world, your only option right now is Zoom and being able to hold this up so they can see it, which, you know, is nothing to write home about. So with this, we can have whatever we want to show. And this is one of our Cloud Screen pages. We can have these pages up so they can see this content. You know, this is going to come up on my iPad. All right, come on, behave. This will come up on my iPad as soon as the page loads. And I'm running off a hotspot that's powering everything, so bandwidth is kind of at a premium here. But, all right, let's close one of them. There we go. So anyway, you got the stuff that's displayed on the iPad, and lo and behold, you look up here, it's displayed as one of 4 items in the video call. I've got you know, like that's my credit card processing that I just did there. I mean, I've got whatever I need is on the laptops, a PC, Windows laptop, Windows 11. I've got it in a quadrant on the screen. I've got a Mac laptop running Monterey and another quadrant. I can pull up all of its apps. Again, this is my Android phone recording this right here, and I'm getting, as we say in the South, fixing to upload this to YouTube. So we have the ability to wirelessly broadcast up to 4 devices to the screen at a time. And that is a beautiful thing, because particularly if you got a lot of stuff installed on your mobile device, I've got 2 mobile devices connected to the screen right now because there's a presenter application that can be downloaded that talks to the device that's allowing this to happen. But you can also simply AirPlay one mobile device to the screen at a time. You can have one computer and one AirPlay device on the screen at the same time. Or actually, you could probably have, I haven't done that, but you should be able to have 2 computers or 3 computers, again, running the presenting software and one AirPlay device. So if you want to go from what's on an iPhone to an iPad to an Android phone to an Android tablet, you could have one of them on the screen at a time. Now, another option is to have 2 of these arrays of equipment connected in, so you could connect AirPlay a device to one of them and AirPlay another device to the other one, and there's ways through Cloud Screen to have all of that on the screen at the same time. Now, this is a ton of information, and I've said about everything I can think of right now, but this is pretty amazing. We're kind of taking the bag of technology and what it's built to do and pushing out the corners and stretching the bag and getting technology to do something it's really never been asked to do. But that's kind of how we roll at IDS with the Mobile Interactive Kiosk, or MIC, and Cloud Screen. Thanks a lot.